Looking for rigged sports content? I got that. Curious about the entertainment industry and its many dark secrets? Got 'em. Live stream content? Hell yes. Rigged sports clips? Check. Music? Bam, we got that too. Now click that subscribe button and ring that bell. I really didn't think I'd be making this announcement, but follow me on TikTok at Lobo_SnapGod. All of the O's are zeros, and I'll be dropping exclusive content. So stay tuned, follow me over there. Let's get to double digits, then triple digits, then quadruple digits, and so on and so forth. Follow the boy. And no, I ain't doing none of them dumbass dance challenges. And we are back with a new season of Rigged NBA. This is what, part 13. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. It's been a minute. We've seen the Brokelyn Nets get swept and eliminated. We've seen the Bulls lose. And it looks like Golden State is on the way to win this series. Philadelphia, are they going to choke? That's the real question. What's good with you?
What's good with my boy?
Shit, you know, watching these manufactured drama games.
You said the manufactured drama games, huh?
Yep.
That's what they are, bro.
I mean, I'm just looking at this Nets game right now. One of Aaron Gordon's layups literally just got pushed out.
They did.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't seen this a lot. Like, think about Kevin Durant, because you made a video about that. Kevin Durant was missing a lot of shots, which I'll say this, he was missing some of those shots on purpose. And one of those free throws definitely got pushed out.
He wasn't KD?
No, he's like dribbling the two defenders, being extremely careless with the ball. It makes no sense.
Turning the ball over.
I mean, and think about the defensive lapses on top of that.
Exactly. Not blocking out. It's basketball one-on-one that he wasn't doing.
And I told you they was going to shame them because the whole Kyrie Irving shit.
He called that too. That's crazy. I didn't think they was going to get swept.
I mean, think about it. As big of a thing as that is, they got to make sure they prove a point. Think about Aaron Rodgers. He didn't win a playoff game this past year. He got beaten his first game.
That's true. That is very true.
I can just say that's why you can't fuck with the NBA no more. Their way of punishing Kyrie, exactly. Yeah. It's very in your face.
But people be like, how is it rigged?
Look at the calls. Look at some of these awkward shots that go in.
But somebody stated to me that the players, the only way that it can be rigged is if the players and the referees have control of what's happening. And they told me they don't have control of what's happening.
They definitely do, but okay.
Exactly. That's what I said. I'm like, are you serious? That's crazy.
Just think about when a player purposely throws the ball out of bounds. Like, Big Pontiac had a video yesterday where Karl Anthony Towns took the ball from his own teammate off a rebound and like threw it behind his back out of bounds and made it look like he lost grip of the ball. Yeah, I got 3 more this week. Let's go with you, Dorian Carter, bronze flat guy. Yes, sir.
Bro, I'm going to put it out here right now. People in Vegas do not know how to drive.
That's anywhere in America, though. That's not a city-specific thing.
Bro, it's bad here, bro.
I feel like it'd be California though.
Nah, bro. At least they know how to drive a little bit. Out here, it's it's like they drive like with a chicken with his head cut off.
Damn. Damn.
Nah, for real.
That's
Like,
a little much. Yeah, I couldn't deal with that.
they retarded out here. I don't know what they do. I don't know what water they drink out here or what, bro. But this shit is crazy.
Yeah, the Madness can make a miss too. They can push shots out. Like I mentioned before, like the whole backboard, the rim, all of that. That's all the magnetic technology and everything. That's why you see the ball beeline to the backboard all of a sudden. That's my opinion on John Morant's game winner. Minnesota played outright bad defense. Tried to jump the passing lane like, what the hell? You know this man can jump out the gym. I mean, hell, he put Malik Beasley on a poster. You see that shit?
Yep, I did. Crazy.
Yeah, I'll say this: no matter how scripted this shit is, no Madness can help you jump that high and put someone on a poster like that.
No, he's athletic as hell.
Yeah,
he's just athletically gifted. So who you think on?
Yeah, that shit rigged.
Oh, who you got going to the finals?
In the East, I got Boston. Out the West,
You know
I got
what's funny?
Golden State. What?
The crazy thing about it, right? Even though it's rigged and scripted, Boston can match up with anybody, bro.
That's because they got that length.
Yes. Yes. And people act like,
my thing is this, though. A lot of people say, Philly, Golden State. But I feel like it's one of those that's a little too obvious for them to go with it because it's 76 season, 76ers. Though it could be like a Wilt Chamberlain ritual. Think about who just won the NCAA tournament basketball. Kansas. Wilt Chamberlain played at Kansas. And it matches the same colors as two certain countries that got a conflict right now. Quote unquote. But no, I saw an ad. I was watching a Warriors game. I forgot. It was like a regular season game, like probably one of the last 10. And it was this very abrupt cut to where it cut to this ESPN clip of somebody proposing to their fiance. And at the bottom it said, "Is Boston ready for a ring?" But it was at a Bulls game. Yeah, it was just really like out of nowhere how it abruptly popped up. I was like, that's a little weird. Man, and I don't feel crazy. Like ESPN just did that for no reason.
Right. I think you got something going on with Boston, though.
Could be something. He said the Nets will never win another championship as long as they have. Oh nah, they're not gonna. They ain't gonna do that. Russell had the humiliation ritual with the dress in a terrible season. I mean, that could have been just to get in the fashion industry as well. Because he's already lining up what he wants to do after the NBA. It was a better script. I'll say the NFL has more tosses and turns to it. I think Luke will get a ring, of course. Yeah, I think Dallas going to beat the Jazz. Because Luka had already paid his dues with early playoff losses year after year. And it's time for him to be part of that European player agenda. So they're going to push him this year. And it fits right into the storyline with the fact they got a new coach in Jason Kidd. Yeah, I wouldn't hold my breath on that one. But they are getting a new stadium, so who knows?
Who?
Buffalo. You remember, we talked about this before, though.
Yeah, they are. That's right. That's why Von Miller. That's crazy. Von Miller went there too.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
they building something up.
Yeah.
What's good, prime time beats? The H Town. Niggas like Draymond, bitch, we get that ass beat, but too, a script is definitely a movie. Oh, yeah. Exactly, and make them miss field goals in the NFL as well. Park get 4 uprights and a crossbar in one game. Like, who does that? Or if their shoes are electrical jumpers for dunk, nah. No. That sounds like something out of Space Jam, no. If that was the case, that would absolutely ruin everything about the NBA. This playoffs merely is entertainment. Yeah. It's the Jordan Poole coming out party, too. I mean, at this point, the way they giving them all these magnetic shots. But I will say, the nigga
Bruh,
is a dog. I'll give him that.
Bruh.
I'll give him that. But realistically, he should have been most improved player of the year. I really don't know why they gave it to John Morant like that. Like, it makes no sense.
Yeah, I know, huh?
Of course, you know, it's a marketing move. What's the worst things that the NBA had banned? I'm going to say weed. Where's win -9 today versus the Nuggets? I don't think they're going to cover. Yeah, it might be Boston's time. Maybe they pushing light-skinned brother Tatum's next up. I mean, Giannis ain't really light-skinned, though. Devin Booker, he's mixed, but Giannis ain't really light-skinned. I guess you could look at Devin Booker. That's probably as close as it got last year with the light-skinned thing they push. That definitely is an agenda. They do that in the NFL. Think about the black quarterbacks that won. Pat Mahomes, Russell Wilson. Oh, what's good? One team. Hell yeah. Yeah, I rock with 8 win. A big Pontiac. Yeah, shout out to him. Man, I really do hope Philadelphia loses that series. That shit'll just be too funny.
Against Toronto?
Yeah, think about it. Doc Rivers. The one coach that it would, quote unquote, make sense for to suddenly choke away a 0-3 lead.
He the only one, too.
That's funny. And he got James Harden on the same team, too. Come on. The NFL has better script writers. Yeah, they do. To an extent. Nah, I need to see which one. I see the rigged Detroit Tigers ending one outfielder pretends to drop a catch, then made another error in the same play to end the game. It was bad. No, I haven't seen that one. And let Ben Simmons play because that series would have shifted. Man, Ben Simmons soft. That's all I'm going to say. His role, whatever role they got him playing, he's soft. He don't want to shoot the ball.
That nigga would have locked down Tatum, though.
Yeah. Offensively, he wouldn't have helped.
No.
Raiders going deep next year with the new stadium. Yeah.
Who?
Las Vegas. I mean, shit, they got Devontae Adams. Jury's still out on Derek Carr, though. But they do have a new stadium, so. You know. Remember when Kyrie exposed the NBA being scripted, saying that it's all entertainment on Instagram when he was in Boston. Yeah, I remember him saying that because he was referring to the media and all this stuff. Which is a first look. You should really just look at the media. The way they spin a lot of these stories. You could tell. Yeah, it's scripted too. They got the grip gloves and all that. I mean, hell, they got a sensor in the football. Dallas clinch tomorrow. They want to push that to 7. I keep talking
Yeah,
about
that
this
one's
Dodgers game. I have to check that out.
Utah and Dallas. They going 7.
Yeah, the amount of excitement they've been building up for all these games at the end. Yeah, that screams Game 7. Same with Minnesota and Memphis. That screams Game 7. Memphis taking that.
Yeah, Game 7. Yeah.
But the real question is, what did Karl Anthony Towns give up all those relatives for? Because that was like last year?
Yeah.
2 years, or
Was
no, it was 2 years ago.
Was it for this moment?
I don't know if it was this moment, but he gave up a lot. A whole lot. We give it like 7. Like 7 relatives or something like that. Allegedly. What's good, Sharon Jones? Say you going Philly coming out the East, not sure about the West though. Yeah, I got Boston on that one. What's good, Mike Morris? See, Warriors are winning it all. Celtics losing the Bucks. You see Raptors versus Warriors in the finals. Hey, I don't see that as a rematch. I think about Ja Morant, Usher, but what?
Warriors, I mean.
Say that again.
What you talk about? You don't see it as a rematch?
I don't see Warriors playing the Raptors in a rematch in the finals.
Yeah.
They gave him because he wasn't an MVP candidate. That makes sense. He said he hopes Doc. You hope it happens. It's just funny because it's Doc Rivers and there's a lot of memes that come out of it. So that's the best part about it for me. Hard more ado than Toronto. Dubs close them out tonight. They better. That's one thing I don't like about the first round is when they have those obviously one-sided series. Like Miami, Atlanta. Golden State, Denver. What's another? Boston. Well, actually, that one, it was one-sided, but it should have been a lot closer. That's an exception to the rule. I don't know. That's one thing that I've always just got on my nerves. Ben Simmons is a pure lockdown. Ben Simmons don't want to shoot the ball. That's the problem. At least the playoffs is a bit refreshing without LeBron. Yes. They can promote a lot more players now. They don't have to just say, oh, LeBron got another triple-double day, even though they lost. Because that's like the only thing they can say. All these players are robots. Not all these players are not robots. Some of these niggas, yeah. Like Kawhi Leonard, that's a robot. I don't care what nobody says. That's a goddamn robot. But say a bench player that gets in the last 2 minutes of the game, that's a regular dude. That's a regular dude. Some of these six men, those are regular people. Now, are they under MK Ultra? That's a different conversation.
You know what I can say?
What?
I know y'all be talking shit about LeBron and shit, right?
Of course.
But you know how everybody's talking about KD, the best player in the world and shit?
Yeah.
He will never be on LeBron level. He don't got it in him.
But you mean as far as like what, popularity wise?
No. Being that one.
I mean, shit, he don't have the media on his side off rip, so that's already an uphill battle.
KD ain't got no fucking heart. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. He too sensitive.
Nigga, LeBron don't have heart. What are you talking about?
LeBron.
What are you talking about?
LeBron ain't got no heart.
No. He got to stack his teams just to go to the finals. And then the times he say he dragged the team, that team was stacked.
Hell no. That's where we disagree at.
KD's issue is the Twitter shit. That is his. He be on that goddamn Twitter, and that's his problem. Kyrie is an agent, yes. Said Miami winning it all. But yeah, that's true. This is true. They're nowhere to be found. Good.
I can't agree with you on that one, bro.
Say LeBron got heart. He got heart, but no hairline.
There you go. I could agree with that one.
Nah, buddy ain't got no heart.
Bro.
They just skit with the Nets with the Juice voiceovers when Pac went off. No, I haven't seen that. That sounds funny as hell, though. Doc Rivers always blow leads, yes.
He's famous.
Oh, speaking of which, I forgot about that. During the Milwaukee Bucks Chicago Bulls game, Stan Van Gundy said it's gonna happen when they were talking about the Raptors Sixers and could the Raptors make a 0-3 comeback. Yeah,
that's hella funny.
Because they mentioned it's never happened before, but they say it's bound to happen.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah,
keep that in mind.
Like, who says shit like that in the middle of the game? How we know the agent? They don't do the agents. Like, yes, they do, bruh. He got Uncle Drew, his own shoe, cover of 2K, been in commercials. What are you talking about? He got all the makings of an MK asset. Oh, yeah, that was fake. I streamed the Angels game.
But bro.
Yeah, I cannot do that. That's illegal.
And you cannot tell me Kyrie, I don't care like if he's an agent or whatever, but skill wise, you cannot tell me he's not the best skilled player.
Say Kyrie Irving?
Yeah.
He can hoop. I ain't gonna lie about that. He can hoop.
Yeah. Kyrie got game.
But they don't want him to win a lot because he always go against the media. Granted, that's part of his character to play that role. Oh, who I got on that one? I got Phoenix. Guard going in the 9th year of his career. We still not sure he legit. He got paid, though. New stadium does a lot. Especially if it's in Vegas, that does a lot.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the Browns got a new stadium or they getting a new? I heard they was getting a new stadium. Carl probably end up in a high position in the league for his sacrifices. Yes. Damn. This is beating Raptors. Nah, I want to see the Raptors win that shit just so I can see the memes. I don't give a fuck. Who should win? Of course, Philly, but nah, I want the memes. Fuck that. I want to see the memes. Kyrie got sold out by his father when he was a little kid. Yeah. Yeah, he an MK asset. He gave Doc one ring, won't let that man win again. And he been coasting off that one ring with so many jobs, too. Somebody down. 27-23, Golden State. Raptors make history. Yeah, that's what they said. Ben Simmons is being saved for a reason. It's because it's one of LeBron's guys. Go back to that nigga laugh, bro. And there was a moment after the Raptors won the championship where he it was this really weird glitch up thing. Like he just kind of seized up a little bit. It was the weirdest shit I ever seen. He just randomly seized up out of nowhere. And then someone had to snap him out of it. Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, it's like he did this. He raised his arms up and all this. And then he just glitched out. It was really weird. Yeah, they under MK Ultra. That's how they can run all these plays and shit. And why these players, them videos where they have those players in sync and shit. Like they might get up at the same time and they do the exact same movements. That's why.
Bro.
Hey, Mookie up in here?
Nah, I don't see him. He usually like get the notification later, some shit. Or he might have been one talking about he ain't get no notification.
I was gonna tell Mookie, bro. We need a job in the NBA, bro. I'll sit on that bench, bro. My ass off. Mookie, make that happen, bro.
Then you realize, yeah, I heard about his dad dying and stuff, and that's why he never smiled and all that ever since. His dad got shot and killed in Compton at a car wash for his career, allegedly. Spencer and Crawford. I didn't even see that fight. Or wait, I'm thinking the other dude. Never mind. Said the Bucks repeat. I don't know if they give Giannis 2 rings. I see the one and he got all the other accolades, but I don't know about 2. I already mentioned all this stuff before. This year's for Pat Riley retirement on top. I haven't heard that one. That's new to me. They could throw everyone off by letting Minnesota win it all. I don't see Minnesota winning it all, but then it would make sense about the Karl Anthony Towns thing. And say this did happen. And then he just has an historic NBA Finals. It would all make sense then. At that point, a sacrifice video would definitely go viral. You don't casually mention you lose 7 people from that thing like that. Yes, I get tired of seeing him run up and down the court and shit. Yeah. That hitch of a jump shot. Yeah, I get sick and tired of that shit. They're trying to sell the Raptors. Will and Booker both get hurt in game 2s. Yeah. You can still like players regardless if it's real or fake. Wrestling, same shit. People got favorite wrestlers. That shit fake. While they grooming his 2 sons to be in the NBA. You answer your own question in the first part. Like, he in that shit. LeBron has been in that shit since he was like a teenager. Actually, no. He was born into this shit. So, of course, his kids are going to be into it. What they going to be? Lawyers or some shit? Come on. $22. That's like Baines. The bitch son is trash like him. Yeah, his son is overrated. We know he's getting all this attention because of his last name. That's why LeBron is still in the league. He gonna play with his son. He's gonna win a ring with his son? Doubt it. But he gonna at least play with his son. Be obsessed with
Bro,
nice as
Rodney not
shoes
that bad,
and
bro.
tat. Nah, you straight. Maple Leafs are the team to make it to the Stanley Cup Finals. Even Barkley said it.
You're never gonna make it. Bro, they say that shit every year, bro.
Barkley said it. Charles Barkley, man, he's saying shit. That's funny. I haven't seen that video though. Hangs out with Justin Bieber. Some teams will never win, even with the new stadium. Yeah, they just gonna get a push, like Atlanta. They gave Atlanta a push. Still gonna be memes even in Philly. Let's get to 7. Yeah, you right about that. They gonna have memes, but they gonna be better if they lose. I mean, shit, it's really already here. It's not in full effect though. But that window was closing really quick. Who they push the most after LeBron retires? I'll say Luka Doncic. They were thinking a 3-1 lead. He got his own commercial. I didn't know he was in his own commercial. Damn. It's good, Big Pontiac. Subscribe to his channel. You know, he be dropping gems. He do the basket manipulation videos. He breaks down scripted plays, all that stuff. Oh, of course. Of course they punished him. How they punish Aaron. His first game in the playoffs, he was ousted. Raptors already won it. Should be think Boston has a better chance. Good point. He's the Chris Paul of the NFL. Their best loser. That's a really good point. Suns of Pelicans. Yeah, I already said the Suns. Minneapolis Lakers 1-5. What's good, HDTV in the building? What's good with you? Said Warriors Celtics finals. D-Wade's son is better than LeBron's son.
No, stop.
You got to clarify which son you talking about, bro. If you talking about that other one, we got problems.
You talking about? I think you talking about. Oh, shit.
The one that actually plays basketball? Okay.
No, he's not.
If you talking about the other son, I was like, nah. He wildin'. Bruins always put the Maple Leafs out. Damn Boston teams, man. They gave Damian Lillard a push too. He ain't going to no finals with that trash team. Damian Lillard want to rap. And it's funny, McCollum balling out ever since he left. Peep how Shaq changed since Kobe passed. What an appearance. What you mean by that? My favorite team, the Hawks.
How you do that? How you do that shit again?
Do what?
4-3.
4-3. That shit.
Hey, do it with the name right quick. Show what you talking about.
Trey Young, 4-3. That shit, yeah.
Kyle Korver, 4-3.
So they gonna publicly shame Brady and then sacrifice him in 5 to 10 years. Damn. It is weird that he came back though. They already hinted that he was gonna come back. We knew that, but it's like, why? Man, this nigga need to retire. He need to go. Take his ass on somewhere, bro.
You don't think he gonna?
We don't want him no more. The league does not need this man. Scottie Pippen's son is good, right?
He probably gonna win one more.
Well, finish 8-3 like his birthday.
Yep.
I mean, at this point, it wouldn't surprise me. The man came back from a 28-3 deficit, so anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
The son that plays basketball. Yeah, you talking about D-Wade's son. Miles Bridges is the best rapper. What? I didn't know Miles Bridges rap.
Yeah, he rap.
I know Bagley rap. Because I know Bagley had bars. Of course, Damian.
That nigga Scary Terry rap too.
You joking, right?
Bro, they got a song together.
What? I didn't know that. That's news to me. Miss Josh Smith. Yeah, Josh Smith was that nigga. Shaq is the number one gatekeeper. I can't stand Charleston White. He had his moments where he was funny. I can't stand him. Yo, my nerves with that shit. Where he came from. I first saw him on a Say Cheese interview. Was that 2020? I think it was 2020. It was like a Say Cheese interview. Then he got bigger on Vlad. Then he came back to Say Cheese. And he might have had another Vlad interview. And I think he has a no jumper one too. I heard any helicopter accidents since then? No. What's up, Jordan Johnson? Angels looking good to start the season. You said they going to the World Series. Yeah, you did mention that. I remember you brought that up. Shaq is the GOAT rapper in the NBA. Yeah, he got the Biggie feature. God damn, Kadarius Tony raps too. Wow. Brady finishes 8-3, solidifies his GOAT status. I mean, 6 rings was enough to solidify that in their eyes. Yeah, I mentioned that. I put that in one of my videos. He straight up said there's a magnet in the rim. That wasn't even supposed to go in. And then who else spoke out? Mario Hazonia. Called that shit a show. I said making it to no jumper, you got to be a sellout. Adam 22 is a gatekeeper. Yes. It'd be one thing if it was like one of those no jumper exposed videos. They don't even make those anymore. But when you get like your whole episode, oh yeah. You down with them peoples. It's like an alternative rite of passage. If you don't go the Vlad route, you go the no jumper route and blow up. He ain't mistakenly say that shit. He said that shit on purpose. Because Charles Barkley old and don't give a fuck. Yeah, they was hating on. Yeah. This goes back to my video on my other channel talking about how if you speak out, you only gonna get your 15 minutes of fame. They gonna sweep this shit under the rug, which they did. And it's gonna be forgotten by next month. What narrative do I like for the next 5 years? Who would they push after LeBron and KD are gone? They're clearly trying to get the new era stars. Who the gatekeepers? New era stars, Luka, John Morant. They want to push him, obviously. Zion, that's the one I'm the most curious about. See how that shit goes. Who else am I forgetting? Big star. Devin Booker. And if he could ever stay healthy, Jamal Murray. Who are the gatekeepers? Adam, you know the usual niggas. How far I think Golden State make it? They can make it to the finals. Did Crip Max sell out? Yes. Allegedly. That Poole should have won comeback player of the year. Yeah, Jordan Poole balling out, man. He getting some help, but he balling out.
Jordan Poole got game.
He's watching Meg's interview
I
with Gail
guarantee
King.
anybody
Boy,
that-
she couldn't sell tears. Say that again.
Huh?
Say that again.
Whoever think Jordan Poole weak, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Anybody see Kodak's clone mask pop out? The video got around a little, but now it's nowhere to be found. Clone caught in 4K. No, I haven't seen that one. I mean, hell, he came back with different head shapes, different heights. Like, shit don't even add up with Kodak. Hair lengths suddenly get long as hell, then short. Then he cut his shit off, and it be blonde the next time. It don't even add up. Giannis, Luka, and Jokic. I don't know. Giannis, the thing about it is, of course, they pushing him now. Because it's time to shine with the European players. Then Luka after that. Jokic, we'll see about that one. We'll see how far they willing to push. Because they ain't really pushed him too far. When does Luka win a chip? I'll say by next year. I can see them giving Luka a ring. Kurt Mack got his ass beat up, though. Yeah. CP3 always throw games, though. Sixers win tomorrow.
I thought you know what's funny about CP3? I
What?
thought last year was gonna be his year finally. CP3.
Yeah, that's how I had the feeling too. I was like, yeah, they gonna give it to CP3. It's gonna be his ring. He LeBron homie. No, they don't want him to get a ring. They made that abundantly clear.
I don't know why though.
You need someone who always
why,
comes close and loses. As Big Pontiac would say, the lovable loser. Granted, Aaron Rodgers has a Super Bowl ring. He'd be another example of that. They always hype him up. Is this the year that Aaron Rodgers wins another Super Bowl? No. It's always the same shit in the playoffs. Kodak been cloned like 3 times. Yeah, something like that. I lost count. Really think they killed the original. Yeah, he said he was on the island. Allegedly. Sixers winning, you have them winning. They screw hard and Embiid will carry them global stars again. Yeah, he is a foreign player. Not necessarily European, but he is a foreign player. You know, Chris Paul tired of having to do that. I mean, he don't care. He got a lot of power in the league, too. He a gatekeeper. As far as players go, him, Kevin Durant, LeBron, those are gatekeepers. Exactly. CP3 ain't winning shit. What's his name? Alvarado. Paul 100% through the finals. Game 1 and 2. Balls out there. Forgot how to shoot and pass and dribble. Forgot how to dribble. Suddenly just lose possession. Dribbling by himself. And we're talking about a traditional point guard who is known for being an all-star for doing this. If you win MVP, you can't win a Super Bowl unless you're Brady. Yes. He's the 90s Buffalo Bills of the NBA.
Who won the MVP for the NBA?
Who did they have? Jokic? Let me check. Yeah, they ain't announced it yet. Jokic was the last one to win it. Which that was still questionable. 2021. And Giannis won it the 2 years before that. He was turning over the ball like it was nothing. Yeah. I think the NBA rigged Derrick Rose's career. If you're talking about his injuries, I think that was really just an unfortunate situation. Could have been down to the numbers, yes. But that nigga really did get hurt. When is Al Horford leaving in the NBA? That motherfucker old like Brady. Yeah, I remember Al Horford playing in Florida back in 2000. Was it 2006? The 05-06 year. In 06-07. Yeah, because they won back-to-back championships. We're going to put Golden State in the finals since Golden State will make them lots of money. Yep.
Hey, Low.
What?
Can you see the stadium?
Yeah, holy shit, yeah. That's wild.
Yeah, that's wild, huh?
Well, isn't it like out near a desert or something, or is it close to downtown?
No, it's by the strip. You see the strip?
Oh, snap. I always thought it was like just out in the desert out by itself somewhere.
Nah, it's right. It's right on this motherfucker.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. How they gonna clone Kodak? Does that mean he did? Yeah, they could have. They could have got rid of old buddy. I mean, all he needs is some DNA. DNA sample. That's it. You gotta think about all the times he been locked up. Suddenly gets all these charges. Boom. Gets locked up again. Then KD blew that 3-1 lead on purpose because he knew he wanted to join Golden State. I mean, shit. That was his role to do that. And his reward was winning those rings in Golden State. That's why he was talking to Golden State throughout the whole year. Like during the regular season, they already talking about, is Kevin Durant gonna go to Golden State? It wasn't like a shocking thing. TB3 was it, yeah. And he responsible for the All-Star game format too. Players keep all that money after they're retired while they join the broadcast crew. That's a good question. I don't think they do. Unless some of them just think, it's an easy transition. And you see the ones that they want to push. Draymond Green. Dwayne Wade. Like, whenever they at the back end of their career, you see them on TV and stuff. You know who they want to push. CP3 makes $30 million a year, losing on purpose. Part of his job, of course.
I'll do that too. Shit.
Three's a clone. They take your samples in the hospital. Exactly. Horford only 35. Damn. That's still old by NBA standards, though. I might even have the money with all. So this is why celebs never help anyone with their money. Just ask us to donate to nonsense. They trying to bring out the new center, the one that can shoot. They ain't trying to bring in the traditional center. They ain't trying to bring in like a Rudy Gobert. They don't want that. They don't want that. Nah, he can't shoot. He can block shit and he can get alley-oops and get rebounds, but he can't shoot. They don't want that. They don't want a DeAndre Jordan. No. That's cool for the highlights, but that's it. Yeah, what's good, PJ Allen? They don't make that money. It's all made up because it's control. Yeah, I remember you mentioned that in one of our live streams. He's a different player now. He's still around because he's still. Yeah, you see that tattoo on his neck. I mean, he wants Grizzlies to move to the next round so John Morant, Westbrook Jr. and coming they're gonna make them more money than the team. Oh yeah. They get black cards. Yeah, you could be a millionaire only stated by the elites. How they make them what they are when they sign is the fine print. Yeah, they control how much money you have in your bank. Take that shit out at any given moment. Because they go to a different bank. Draymond's trash. Rose shouldn't have been in the game. Yes, Thibodeau ran him into the ground. Those are winning and he shouldn't have been in the game. You're right about that. You're right. All sports only care about speed. Now covers up the rig. It's a blur. Yeah, and it's crazy. He's a walking cheat code. Taco Fall is 7+ feet tall. Doesn't even have to really jump to dunk. Can block anything he wanted to. And they didn't want to really put him out there like that. Like, that just shows you, nah, we don't want no big man. Sorry, no, you don't shoot threes? Bye. But Donovan Mitchell getting the ring. He'll end up like CP3. That's a good one. That's a good question right there. I can see him getting one. Maybe one. That's about it. I don't see him getting anything past that. Do I see it in Utah? No. He gonna have to leave and go somewhere else. I don't know. Did I ask you who did you have winning in the East and in the West?
Who, me?
Yeah,
Yeah, I had Brooklyn winning it all.
I know that. I mean now.
Now, I don't want to say nothing because they gonna make fun of me.
Man, fuck that. Who you got?
I thought it was gonna be the Warriors and the Nets, but
Warriors and Nets.
that's what I thought it was. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go Boston.
Boston.
Yeah, I'm gonna go that route.
Yeah, the Golden State one seems safe. Now, if Golden State lost, and say the next round or the round after that, I don't know who they'd push. I guess Dallas would be the only logical one.
Nah, it's
Keep
probably
trying
gonna
to push Donovan to the Knicks. They done pushed a lot of people to the Knicks. Say that again.
I said it's probably gonna be the Warriors.
Think about it. They haven't even had a finals in their new arena either.
Yeah, so it probably will be.
So
them.
they are due for an appearance at the very least. That's funny. I think the Knicks gonna win a ring soon. No. See how they treat every star player they get. Yeah, the Knicks ain't finna win no ring anytime soon. They can get that shit. They can forget all of that shit. See, Golden State up 43-35. Oh, 39. Wow. I don't know. Some of these series, though, I ain't been too crazy over, though. Like, for example, Golden State, Denver. That's one of them. Like, nah. I ain't rocking with that shit. Brokelyn, Boston, they just robbed us on that one. That shit could have easily been 7 games.
Could have, man.
Easily,
With all
but
that
nah,
star
they want
power?
to sweep them. Easily could have been 7 games. The Brooklyn Nets have replaced the Knicks. have replaced the Knicks.
That's a fucking disappointment, bro. I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
funny as hell. You right about that, HD. You right about that. They replaced the Knicks. They the new punching bag. They have success, but they are still the new punching bag. As long as KD and Kyrie are there. Knicks ain't winning for a long time. Nope. Just like this team right here. America's team ain't winning for a long time.
Cowboys.
Yeah. Said Braun don't have no hard look against Boston, Dallas, San Antonio, Golden State.
Nigga, hey,
Golden State alone. He ain't even
Braun
need to
was
name
out
other
of there.
teams.
Brown was out of there when he went to Miami, when he lost that, went to the Boston. He didn't want to be there. That's why.
You see where he checked out this year, years past, whenever his team about to lose, he just check out. So I don't want to play. Nah, we finna lose. I ain't playing today. Oh, we gonna win? I'm gonna get in the game. Let's go. The way Durant was playing, that ain't the Durant we see. Hell no, that wasn't the Durant we see.
Nigga, fuck KD.
You bet on that shit, didn't you?
Nah, bro. It made my video look bad. Fuck that nigga.
Man, who cares, bro? These niggas' job is to do dumb shit during the game. Fuck it. Let them.
Yeah, fuck it. That's why.
To me, this is comedy. Like, shit. It's funny as hell to me. Las Vegas Knicks coming soon. Yeah, that ain't never gonna happen. Vegas might get the team, though, but it ain't gonna be the Knicks.
You know what? Hey, they gonna get a team. I heard through the grapevine they finna get a team.
It's not gonna be called the Supersonics, is it?
No. They trying to get one in Seattle, too.
They need to. Sacramento needs to go.
Oh, you said they need to go, huh?
Yeah. I don't care if they just got a new arena. They need to go. Hey, the Nets because of Kyrie and KD, yes. More so Kyrie, but yeah, KD definitely played a role in that. Cowboys was never America's team. They suck. We're even saying the Knicks look like they didn't want to be there. Absolutely no question. Yeah, Kevin Durant. You could tell by his body language he didn't want to be there during that series. And then afterwards, when he's dapping up the players, these niggas are smiling and shit, talking about like Kyrie, KD. It's like you just got swept. If this was real, why would you be smiling with all the players cheesing it up like that? Come on.
Yeah.
Paul Allen's sister that took over the Trailblazers is making it obvious that she wants to move them to Seattle. Freddie Simmons was killing it and Sully never came back, plus Lillard sat that season. Huh. That would be something. That would be something. See the Cowboys win in 2024 when Trump comes back, taking America right back. I wouldn't hold my breath, man. They moving the Kings to Vegas. Las Vegas Kings kind of got a ring to it, though. It make more sense. You already got the Golden Knights, now you got the Kings, possibly. Y'all stream the draft? No. That draft too goddamn long, dude. No. They be taking like 5 minutes for one pick. I ain't got time for that shit. Nah, for real though.
I thought it was 15 per pick in the first round.
What? It's too goddamn long. That's the point. It's way too. Bro, like, bro, they be talking about this player, that player, and shit. It's like, bro, come on.
Who going number one?
Let's see who they got on the ever-changing mock draft pick board. But they like to talk about Kenny Pickett's small hands. I do know that. Projections.
Hey, like no lie, even though he got small hands, Kenny Pickett, he lightweight fast, bro.
Michael Vick has smaller hands than Kenny Pickett.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And he was a quote-unquote running quarterback.
Michael Vick was probably one of the most talented quarterbacks, bro.
They got Aiden Hutchinson.
Why they got him going number one?
You already know, Monarch athlete.
And he WHIT.
Aiden Hutchinson to the Jags. Kayvon Thibodeau, number 2, to the Lions. Have fun up there, man. Have fun up there. Evan Neal to Alabama. What's notable? Malik Willis, 6 to the Panthers, quarterback Liberty. That's when you know it's a weak class. It's good. Call me kinfolk in the building. They already knew they was going to have to pay for Kyrie's decisions, of course. They was probably like, nah, I want no part of that. I ain't taking no blame, but he taking blame anyway for sitting out. He cleared the play, but suddenly he want to sit out. The way KD was playing, it was like some trash dude got on 2K and controlling KD on the net. Yeah. Yeah. Vegas and Seattle are getting NBA franchise, and yes, they know it's all rigged. That's why half them do laugh and smile after losses and don't care what fans call them. Yeah, they be talking and shit. That's why they do the jersey thing and talk like this and all that, so you don't see what they saying. Yeah. Should have been a team in Texas. The name. You're right. It do fit Texas, though. But not everyone could be the Longhorns. The Nets look at Darian Williams, Paul Pierce, KG. You don't go to the Nets to win. Yeah, ABA team. That's another reason. Only so many ABA teams they want to win. San Antonio is one of them. Indiana, not so much. Vic's 2010 season was the most underrated season ever. Oh yeah, I got a video on that. I got a video on all that. Buffalo Bills stand where they took our NBA team away. Plus, Kyrie has the one-eye symbolism on his arm. He's got the hands of thing. Yeah, he's definitely controlled opposition. Think about it. Every time he says something that makes nationwide news. Oh no, he said the earth is flat. Boom, blows it up. He ate a fruit cup on the sideline. Big deal. He said no to that thing. Super big deal. Everybody's talking about him. He was in Hollywood movies. Come on. Like, the nigga was on 2K for fuck's sake. Me thought they was going to let Braun get a ring this year. That's some wild end of the season run. I'm glad they didn't. Fuck LeBron. Kyrie sitting out this, then losing first round all by design. Yeah. Definitely super controlled opposition. He wasn't at first. I mean, shit, he went to Duke. Cool with Kobe. Won the finals. You can go down the line, man. Knicks are second only to the Cowboys in worth. Yes. That's why they can keep losing over and over. It don't even matter. They fans still going to buy the jerseys, buy the apparel, go to the games. So why change it? When you can go 500 every year. Kyrie is the Kanye West of the NBA. That's a very good comparison. Yeah. Someone they need to paint out to look crazy. Always tends to speak out. Yes. NBA started getting weird in the early 2010s. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. There's that shift, yeah. Just saw a headline for Kyrie today. Kyrie is fasting. We find out why. The funny thing was I was supposed to be private, but they told it anyway. And when they told it, they said Kyrie wanted to keep this private, yet they told it. Like, come on. You're not getting any more rings. Could the 4 in that picture mean what the fuck we thought it meant? He was only getting 4 rings. I don't know. I say they can give him one more. And it's gonna be some like super trash playoff where it was so obvious they dragged LeBron and carried this man to this championship. But I hope he wins no more. After seeing Warriors in Cleveland every NBA in middle school, you knew the game was rigged. It's good. Soul 10 in the building. The NFL is worse than the NBA. Nah. I'll say the NBA on that one. Blue and yellow symbolism lately in the news. Golden State winning the chip. When you think about Kansas, they got the red, yellow, and the blue. The NBA has some standards the NFL is crazy bad at the fixing. The NFL, the thing about the NFL is they just pull so much shit out of their ass to script these games. That's what makes them look so ridiculous. If you just took individual plays, I could see where you're coming from. When you look at the actual just overall game flow itself, the NBA teams being down by 26, just turning it on in the fourth quarter. Oh, they back all of a sudden. They won this barrage of threes. Like, really? LeBron going to go and say he better not. Better sit his ass down somewhere. Saw Dwayne Haskins' parents didn't attend his funeral and held a separate memorial. Yeah, I mean, like, why is dude out there like that? Why was he out there in the first place like that? And battling for a starting position? That's a little weird. CP3 LeBron won a ring together, then 5 years later at the boat, they're on sinks and they die. Like, we'll do a bizarre commercial 3 years after their retirement to reveal the plan. Yeah, she knew what was up. Why you think she been the center of attention so damn long for this shit? Or anything involving him? They made their own separate memorial service all because they didn't want to meet his wife at his funeral. That's a little weird, yeah. That's a very odd reason. Very odd reason. Just like Lauren London, yeah. Yeah, that Nipsey shit, wow. Not shocking, but yeah, that shit wild. Look at that game top. 48-48 Golden State, Denver at halftime. LeBron about to leave his team. That's the same shit he does all the time. Doesn't mean it's Freemasonry or clock. I wouldn't call it Freemasonry or clock. But I don't know about LeBron leaving again. I say the next time he leaves, he ends up back in Cleveland and retires a Cleveland Cavalier, whether it be like on a 10-day contract or something like that. Carmelo
Yes,
Anthony
sir.
might
Hey,
drown
who
as a
winning?
sacrifice. It's time 48-48.
Where they
Halftime.
playing at again?
Golden State. Might drown as a sacrifice after retire from the NBA, just like the banana boat incident. Wow. That whole scenario was just weird. You still have your eyebrow raised at the news story. Yeah, none of it makes sense with Dwayne Haskins at all. Like, shit don't add up at all. That makes me still think about Steve McNair's death. That shit don't add up either. There's so many different things that just make no sense whatsoever as how the story's told to what really happened. Because like in Steve McNair's case, there was a third party there shortly after the incident happened. And then you could look at the wife and see that she had motive because she found out Steve was cheating on her with multiple women. What star players am I not allowing on my team? LeBron James. He can take his ass on somewhere. DeMar DeRozan. No. Who else? Paul George. No. Anthony Davis. Pointless. He just gonna get hurt after you shake his hand. Who else? Who else would I not want on my team? I was gonna say Chris Paul, but nah. I keep Chris Paul. That scar's an illusion they're actually turning right. Nah, if they were dirt racing, then you could say they were turning right. That's funny. So I think Sean Taylor was sacrificed. Yeah, they put that man number on the field, didn't they? Whenever they honor certain people that die and stuff like that, and they start putting their number on the field and think about Jackie Robinson in baseball, there's some ritualistic shit going on. That's just another way for them to acknowledge it. I think all these draft picks are based on Jamal. Teams know which players they cannot draft. Yes. Yeah, these players' careers are scripted out beforehand. Alex Carugo. Oh, that's funny. It's good. Lorenzo in the building. Said Isaiah Thomas made a good point. People got to start reevaluating who the top players are. Durant got swept. Braun ain't even in the playoffs. What's my 10-man roster? I I guess I gotta use people that's alive. All right, if I could just pick anybody, I'm taking Kevin Durant. I don't care. I'm not gonna take Giannis. I'll take Chris Paul. I will take Embiid. Do I want Tatum? Nah. I wouldn't take Luka either. I'll take Donovan Mitchell. Fuck, give me Steph Curry. Oh no, don't give me Steph. Give me Kyrie Irving. Because I ain't got to deal with none of the bullshit from off the court, so I'll take Kyrie Irving for my starting five. I know I probably got to think about my bench, though. No, if I'm just picking plays, if it was based on, like, scripting and shit, Chris Paul would not be on my team. Kyrie Irving damn sure would not be on my team if it was based off scripting. Says someone left a knife on his bed the week before. What's good, M&A Vlogs? Hell yeah, I'm looking forward to that shit, man. Trying to take a little sacrifice like Hank Aaron and ATL and Bobby Bowden in Florida State. Sixers gonna have Magnus on their side. You already know. What was that? Simple Truth TV. It was a connection with they say it was supposed to be a Jordan ritual. Yeah, he said it was a Jordan ritual, and then you factor in DeMar DeRozan's dad dying. That's what it was. And then, because he had a video, was it last Friday? I think that was last Friday. Yeah, last Friday talking about how there's a connection between, like, fathers in the NBA and the NBA Finals and the championship. How, like, LeBron won during Daddy-Daughter Day. Kobe died. His daughter died. Kawhi Leonard, his dad died. Granted, it was in Compton, not Oakland. And I forgot however many years later it was, Kawhi Leonard ended up winning a championship in California as a Raptor. And it went on further than that. Michael Jordan, his dad dies. He wins more championships. You get the picture. Will Smith's slap was a sacrifice to protect those actresses in the film. He won his award, so they didn't Harvey Weinstein his ass. So his speech was about protecting them. Tatum. I think about the new Fresh Prince Bel-Air was the entire cast a sellout. I haven't seen the new show. I'm not a fan of watching a remake where they got to make it a drama of a classic. That's like if they remade Martin. I'm not going to watch the remake. I'm going to watch the original. Tommy's not even alive anymore. You don't see DeMar even sniffing on NBA Finals? Nah. I think he just did that for a good season. BKD, Tatum, Booker. Forgot about Booker. No, when he won with the Raptors. I'm not talking about him playing with the Clippers. No, I'm talking about the game was played in Oakland. And that's the game where that nigga glitched up to at the end. I want to see if I can find that shit. If there's a separate video, or if I just gotta pick Raptors winning championship. Cool. Finals. Damn, it would be House of Highlights too, damn. Yeah, I might have to make a clip about that shit. Said Embiid, KD, Tatum, Steph, Mitchell. The Bucks and Celtics series should be a defensive series. Yeah, I know it's every time the Bucks play the Celtics, at least in the past, the Celtics would clog the paint. I expect to see that a lot during this series, at least from Boston on the defensive end. Clog the paint. If they don't, Milwaukee gonna score like it's nothing. B. Tatum, Curry, Kyrie's tops. Donovan Mitchell as a player, bro, is inefficient under the radar. He be inefficient under the radar. Yeah, I mean, it's Drake. This the same dude we talking about that tends to be cool for all these rappers just to steal their sound and get a number one hit out of it. You right about that, though. Don't watch WWE not anymore, no. And I took a break from it whenever I started going to college. Tried to get back into it. Shit was a lot different. A whole bunch of different storylines that made no sense to me. I couldn't do it. I was like, nah. I got to give that up. I watch for the same reasons I watch sports. I mean, when I did. Like, my favorite wrestler was Randy Orton. So I used to be so big into it that I was watching, reading Wrestle Scoop, where it gave you, like, the backstage information behind wrestlers. Like, so-and-so's losing because he's getting punished because, say, he got caught with steroids, or they want to push this star, so at this pay-per-view, so-and-so's probably going to win. Yeah, that type of shit. I was big into it. Drake got a... Yeah, he do. I don't watch AEW, though. Is Drake greater than the Beatles? Hell no. Hell no. Don't listen to that nigga saying that bullshit. Hell no. Does he have a greater possible reach? Yes, due to the internet, but is he actually greater than the Beatles? Hell no. Yeah, it's like they went PG, then they trying to go back the other direction. What's good, Black Trunks? That Randy Orton. Yeah, Randy Orton was that nigga. That game plan on stopping guards like Kevin Durant. You got to put some length on Kevin Durant. Pause. For starters. Giannis, like I said, clog that motherfucking paint with Giannis. LeBron, I don't even want to. That's going to get me on a rant if I talk about LeBron, though. How do I feel about music frequencies messing with the mind? It's true. XXXTentacion had it was during his 3-hour interview with DJ Academics, he was talking about that. How a certain hertz or whatever can elicit a certain emotion out of you. Now, that's true. You think about music, you play any genre of music, you will feel some type of way about it. Whether you want to try to or not. Now, as far as what you listen to, it's all about how you consume it as the listener. Like, if you listen to, I don't know, NBA Youngboy all day, you might not want to do some illegal shit. You just like his music. Because you see it for what it is. Yeah, it's just music. Now, if you're younger and more impressionable and you just look up to this nigga and worship him, and then listen, you might be more motivated to do some dumbass shit. Think it's rigged and set for Brady to win one more Super Bowl. I could see it. That's still odd, though, that they hung on to him like that. I'm not surprised by him retiring and then coming back. That don't shock me at all, but what was the end game here? I guess I'm going to have to look more into where the money is currently for the Super Bowl favorites. Like, is Tampa Bay the team everyone got their money on right now, or is it just they a favorite? Something to do with the sacrifice done one sounded like damage control. So I'll be honest, do literally the opposite of what the best coach team, the Suns, did against him in the final. Yeah. I turned them goddamn magnets off, so it's like you can't shoot your way out this shit. Especially at the free throw line, your ass is not making them free throws. Think somebody going do I think somebody gonna get killed in while being derby? I think that shit fake. It's stupid too, honestly. A lot of this hip hop beef is dumb as fuck. Think of Jalen Green on Rockets. You went to high school with him, and now he has a bunch of brand deals and throwing up simply. Of course, he down with them peoples. Don't not build a wall and don't make your undersized big go one-on-one on him and get absolutely cooked. Exactly. The man was eating like it was a fucking buffet. Really thought Brady was going to the Niners. Yeah, a lot of people said that. Who do I think is going to be the next golden child in the NFL? Justin Herbert, that's someone they talk a lot about him. Joe Burrow. They already hinted after they lost. This ain't the last time you're going to see him in the Super Bowl, so Joe Burrow is someone to look out for. Pat Mahomes is about to get exposed this year. They took away his best weapon. So expect to see that. Kings Lakers was definitely rigged. You watched it live. You was 12 years old and knew it. Yeah, I was a little kid too. I didn't acknowledge none of that shit. I was a kid just watching games. I do remember when Chauncey Billups in that Nets Pistons series hit that half-court shot, sending the game into overtime off the backboard. I remember watching that shit live to this day. Because I got to stay up later that night because that game went to OT. That's some magnet shit. How do you... This goes back to that nigga might be a robot. Seeing the way that nigga knee bent. And he just popped back up like it wasn't nothing. That's weird to me. That's some weird shit to me. But like Broncos getting overhyped, they probably have best odds of Rams. Rams ain't winning it. Oh yeah, they gonna hype up the Broncos. It's about time. They've been sorry as hell for I don't know how long now, since Peyton Manning. So it's time to bring them back. Giannis is an easy player to rig before he just runs into people like a fool. But yeah, he just runs up and down the court. Up and down the court. The Frozen, yes. Yes, why be a sellout? Duh. Who's the greatest entertainer of all time? Musically, I got Mike Jack. Athletically, who just really put on a show and it was like, damn, this dude right here. Allen Iverson, man. At least from my lifetime, Allen Iverson. If I look back at some other like older players and stuff like that, Pete Maravich was some. I see what people was talking about Pete Maravich being cold, having the handles and stuff. Boy could hoop, but from my experience, man, Allen Iverson. They're about to push Tua. I don't have much faith in Tua. Burrow gonna be a damn Marine? Nah, that nigga he gonna win a ring. They gonna reward him for throwing this Super Bowl. You love Justin Herbert as well, not just Joe Burrow. Josh Allen is praised almost as much as Mahomes now. Doesn't have the resume. That's funny. So Mike Jack, the greatest entertainer of all time. Facts. Yeah, Pistol Pete did some stupid, wild shit. I was like, damn, they was doing shit like that back then? Yeah, Pistol Pete was something else. Sometimes I wonder if my view on sports would be the same if I actually like watched those players growing up, like say players from the 60s, 70s, 80s versus just the ones I saw growing up as to now. White chocolate. Oh, yeah. The elbow pass. Script works good for the zombie niggas. They always arguing like they really know these niggas in the court. Kendrick Lamar made any sacrifice. Lori Joe. Allegedly. Was it him, Absol, and was it J Rock or Schoolboy? And I was thinking him, Absol, and Schoolboy Q. Like she jumped off a water tower or something like that. It didn't even make any sense. This was like some years ago, way, way back, like 2010, 11-ish. Like it was a while ago. Yeah, Kendrick sold out, yeah. He another wolf in sheep's clothing like J. Cole. Gonna have Mac Jones getting one and Burrow getting probably more than one. Oh yeah, they love them some Mac Jones. God damn, I can't stand Mac Jones. Brady 2.0. Got more rebounds than points. Jokic doing Jokic things. Baron Davis, that's another one. I believe that Pistol Pete was hooping. Oh, okay, hooping 10 hours plus a day, or they say to juice his story up. He might have liked hooping that much. Cause it'll be different. OG tell you that Kareem is the greatest player to ever touch a basketball. Looking at his stats and highlights is hard to argue. It's like I don't give a fuck about that nigga's stats though. Another one I've heard, like, of course, Wilt Chamberlain. I've heard people say he the greatest of all time. I see some of his highlights. I can see where people are coming from with the Wilt one. Or Sixers and the Florida team. Mac Jones is born to watch, he swore. Yeah, that's just the Patriots in general, man. SZA got ran through a couple times. Allegedly, yeah. Of course. SZA was on TD for a hot minute. We're having a conference, Boston. Monte Ellis. That's another one. Monte Ellis. Yeah, I've been watching. I like the show, man. I like how Magic has gone out of his way to talk about how this show is not accurate at all. Which there's some things about it that are definitely not accurate. They just making it appear larger than life because it's still an HBO Max show. But I also like how Magic Johnson has his own show on Apple TV Plus or whatever, that is released at the same time as this show. That's so funny. Where he got real NBA players to talk in it. That's so funny. Kyrie trying too hard to be Kareem. Nah, he just, a character. Oscar and Elgin Baylor. I haven't seen any Elgin Baylor highlights. I've heard of Oscar Robinson for sure. Golden State, Boston. Baltimore Ravens. You don't believe he scored 100? A lot of those are free throws. That's the one thing about a lot of those are free throws. So I remember my dad was talking to me about that game. He can talk about this game multiple times. How was it like? I might be wrong. It might have been like 40 to 60 of those points. I know it's a big range. Were from free throws. Free throws. Not saying he couldn't hoop, but just saying it. They was from free throws. Jumped off a radio tower based off Soul's lyrics in the song The Book of Soul. He also alluded to him and her dating. 2012 was when it happened. Yeah. Yeah, the story never made any sense. Like who? Yeah, it just made no sense. Played against Little White. What was a freak of nature though, dude? You guess the Mayans wasn't lying. 2012, your world ended. Damn. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that shit. My take on this year's NFL draft is the most lackluster draft you can remember recent years. Like literally no star power whatsoever. I mean, honestly, I don't really care too much for the NFL draft. Like watching it, I might watch like the first like couple picks, but after that I'm done. Like I'll get the updates the next day who got picked and shit. I don't care. Like I don't get how people just sit up and watch that shit like that. Like the whole draft. It's like I don't care. We was singing the Amazon commercial with the snakes on our head. Oh, you talking about no, that's that Nicki Minaj song, that Chun-Li? I think that's Chun-Li. It's a Nicki Minaj song, but it's supposed to be based on Medusa. The commercial, that is. Hey, what's good? What's good with you? Shout out to my brother. What's good? Wilt Chamberlain played in the era where no one was athletic as him. Imagine Shaq in his era. Like Kyrie might make a sacrifice for another championship. It might be his sister. Damn. Out the gate, you say you're going to give up somebody for a ring. How many people are down with the script at professional and college? College, vast majority on the court. NBA, man, think about all these players that have like 10 plus years experience. They know what it is. So they all in on this shit. There was one, who was playing? I want to say it was Brookline and Boston. Yeah, it was. There was a play where Patty Mills should have gotten the ball off of a missed shot. It would bounce right back to him. But he act like he slipped. So Marcus Smart could get the ball. It made no sense. It wasn't the game yesterday. Then Golden State, Boston, you have the CD codes. Lamar was the 32nd pick in this draft. He'll be the first overall in this year's draft. Should be. Kobe's 81 was incredible. That's the night he became the best scorer of all of our generation. Yeah, I remember the highlights from that game. I watched that shit like 3-4 times. KD and Kyrie sold their series. They both never played their potential. Easy to see. Yeah. If the Pels and Jazz come back in their series, the next round matchup would be current Jazz versus original, like the New Orleans Jazz. Comparing them to Josh Allen. We'll have to see. That is mighty weird they pushing this quarterback from Liberty so high, though. But it's a weak quarterback class, though, so. I mean, hell, Carson Wentz was a big deal at one point. He was from North Dakota State. 70-point game was amazing. That was the only game you seen live for a high scoring. Last one I saw was Kobe 60. That shit wasn't even believable. You from the South, so you gonna watch the game, or you gonna watch the draft? Yeah, it was Chun-Li. Yeah, I can't watch the draft, man. I can't do it. It's too much. What happened to Isaiah Thomas? Yeah, that is the weirdest thing. He got one of the biggest playoff pushes. He was getting MVP votes and all this stuff. Talking about Isaiah Thomas should be the MVP. He carrying his team. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Next year's like he flamed out. That was weird, though, how they just pulled the rug out from under him so fast. Yeah, Chun-Li. Yeah, I talked about that earlier. Yeah, like why would they jump that shit like that? Like, come on. Call out the NBA as purely entertainment. Truth in plain sight, yeah. There's a college ball player who was working at your job, and he told you that even some of their games and players who get more attention are scripted. Oh, yeah. There's betting lines in this shit. You think they just gonna let this fly? Come on, no. Hell no. The next year NFL draft gonna be lackluster too. Don't matter, the QB still lackluster. Malik Willis is compared to Pat Mahomes. We'll see how this goes. The college player told you that it happened to him when his coach cut his minutes and he found this. He said his Nigerian kid came in and got more minutes getting paid on the low. Yeah, that NIL shit was basically to cover up all of that. Aaron Rodgers getting another ring in his career? I doubt it. I think Isaiah didn't play ball after she died and they taught him a lesson for getting out of line or reneging or something. That could be something about it. Because it is so weird how they abruptly just pulled the rug out from under him and then he was a journeyman ever since. Like he played on LeBron's team, they chewed him up and spat him out. So you might be on to something with that one. The ones need to get rid of the Pelicans and go back to the Jazz. Utah need to be called the Grizzlies. And Memphis need to be called the Blues. That's too much. That'd be too confusing. Pelican is Louisiana State bird. They didn't want small guys like Isaiah Thomas getting max deals under 6 feet guys. Yeah, they definitely wouldn't want smaller players like that either. Like making that a normal thing. Like it's one thing if you have like a Nate Robinson, Ish Smith, Isaiah Thomas at the time, but they don't want a bunch of them running around playing in the league. If you're an NBA player, if you play with LeBron, your career is in jeopardy. Of course. Yeah, he gonna stunt your growth. Ain't it funny how everybody the Lakers had, they didn't sign and drafted and shit like that. When they left, suddenly everything got better. Suddenly all of them improved. Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, Lonzo Ball. Ain't that funny? So the NBA didn't want Kyrie to win this year because of, yeah. Exactly. He ruins careers, but he doesn't make anyone better. And that's the biggest myth about him. He makes so-and-so better. No, the fuck he don't. Kevin Love ain't been the same since. Kevin Love got injured playing with that nigga. Sure, players are viewed as circus acts. They not trying to drop top dollar on what they consider a sideshow. Exactly. That should be cool and, the Globetrotters or something like that where it's deemed strictly as entertainment and they do all this outrageous shit. It'd be impressive the really short player could do this, but NBA, no, they want somebody who can jump out the gym, someone tall who can block shots, shit like that. What do you think, what's his name? Marjanovic, he get all these commercials. He tall as hell. He's not a commercial-worthy player, but you see him in a movie. Was he in John Wick 3 and these commercials? LeBron shortens the shelf life of his teammates in the league, yes. J.R. Smith and Ahmad Shumpert getting carried to a ring. Yeah, and then J.R. had to make his repayment when he suddenly decided he didn't want to pass the ball or shoot the ball in enough time after he got that rebound. Yeah, they'll be all right. LeBron trash, of course. Not a top 100 player. Yeah, you got a whole series about that shit, HD. K-Love was about to be a Hall of Famer before he went to the Cavs, even though that shit was fake. Yeah, he was a walking double-double. But since he was in Minnesota, no one thought about it. And if it wasn't for ESPN, I wouldn't have even really acknowledged the shit. I was like, damn, this nigga Kevin Love is balling out every game. But he plays for Minnesota, so it don't even matter. LeBron has a bad three-point shot. Yeah. Those magnets came in clutch for him late in his career. He started getting a step-back three-point shot. Like, you when you're like 15, how do you suddenly get a step-back three-point shot? Like, that's not even believable. Can't even get right with K-Love on 2K. Damn. Was that 2K? I think it was 16. Kevin Love was still like he was still doing his thing. You could at least drop 25 of Kevin Love. Hell, that might have been the last good, like really good 2K game, 2K16. Seeing people say LeBron made Kyrie better, that's bullshit. Going to college, redeeming, getting his degree. Yeah, he's over here debunking all the things about his character that they talk about. He's always drunk. He's always hot. Nah, nigga got a college degree. Good for him. Curious what his album's gonna sound like. I'm curious too. I feel like it's gonna sound good. I mean, it's Kendrick we talking about. If it was somebody who was like a little bit lower tier, like if it was Big Sean, I'd be like, I don't know about that. It's Kendrick. I expect it to sound good. I hope he don't try to go too mainstream though. That's my biggest worry. Cause he been gone for like 5 years and he gonna come back with some mainstream shit. 2K11, that motherfucker couldn't shoot for shit. Hell no. Yeah, it was 2K16. Yeah, that shit was fun as hell. 2K17 was the one that had like that. There was like this bug, like the game would just automatically crash at a certain point, where you had to uninstall it and reinstall it. I remember that game. And they had to drop like a new patch like 2 months later. It was like a new patch that finally fixed it. But Shaq get by the magnets by dunking all the time. I mean, they can push out a dunk too. Like if he was doing that shit and the ball just boom, just went the other way like on some Russell Westbrook shit, it was like, yeah, they don't want him to be that good. What? I don't remember that. I'm gonna have to look into that about J.R. Smith. I don't remember that shit. Ain't got no go. You better than them. Why do celebrities take the? Because they see how deep this shit go. Pause. They just see, oh, there's this. You gotta do this. I gotta do this. And some people ain't with all that shit. So they try to find a way out. 16. Murs. I ain't heard a new Murs song in a minute. 17 had the same parks as the previous year. The Paul George screen of death. Yeah, the game would like freeze up and crash just like Paul George in the playoffs. 2K17 was when they put Creed in the storyline for no reason. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was like that with the Kobe thing. Yeah, I remember that. Shaq was overrated. You don't think it's going to be album of the year based on what you've heard before? I mean, most of these, I can't even tell what's an album and what's a mixtape at this point anymore. They don't even specify. It's just shit that's on Apple Music and Spotify. You put J-Rock as the best rapper in TD over Kendrick. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, buddy. I like J-Rock, but I don't know about that. JR was in a car crash that killed somebody. Huh. Yeah, I don't remember that. I'm gonna look into that. Lupe, of course, yeah. Kendrick is basically just a new version of Lupe. Orange juice. Yeah, appreciate it, Mike. Appreciate it. Can Giannis override the Magnets? No, they could push that shit out. They wanted Shaq to get that shit. It's all mixtape. Yeah, it's like there's no real albums and stuff. There's only so many artists that actually acknowledge it as an album. Like Young Thug finally started dropping albums after all these mixtapes, hence why he been on that record label so damn long. He said, what sacrifices do celebrities, or when celebrities do sacrifices, do the person who gets sacrificed know they're getting sacrificed before they die? I would say yes. Think about the baby's brother, his last live, that nigga was throwing up the devil horns, talking about all this different shit, and then suddenly he dies. Shaq in the early years would destroy Prime LeBron. Winning time, I like that show for sure. Reason is better than J-Rock. I will agree with that. Reason can spit. I will agree with that statement. Favorite 2K was 14, the one Jay-Z was a part of. I ain't have no new shit then. No, I still had the 360 when 14 came out. J.R. Smith killed his best friend and almost killed Carmelo. His best friend, look at that. I wonder what that is. Killed his best friend. You showed your pop some magnet videos. He got hyped about the Pat Ewing finger roll. Oh, yes. Yes, that's a very good point. I didn't think about that one. Yes. Kendrick better be rapping on this album. You can't be gone for 5 years and come back and say you smoking on top 5. Kendrick, the new Lupe, you said that from the beginning. You last some, yeah. The baby video from Walmart makes him look guilty. The thing about the baby is he is always finding himself in situations. The baby is the new, and when I say this, I'm not talking about musically. The baby is the new generation Tupac when it comes to altercations and being in the spotlight for dumb nigga shit. Musically, he is nowhere close to Tupac. But you always see this man on camera in the fights, in the shootouts, knocking niggas out, times he really should have been knocked out. It's like a new thing every week with this man. 2K14. Yeah, I remember that shit on Xbox One. One of my friends had it. That was fun. It's Diddy gay. Megan Thee Stallion, she dropped nothing but mixtapes. Matter of fact, was Savage for Beyonce on the album mixtape. I think that was a mixtape. Yeah, it was like a 9-track mixtape. It was a single as well, but it was a mixtape. It was on a mixtape. The industry as a whole is rigged and you an actor. That's how they do it. He's acting like Pac, minus all the ability. And you're right, he carries a lot of dark energy. I mean, gave up his dad, his brother. Yeah. And then you factor in the fact he got blackballed. So he's got to do everything and anything in his power to stay relevant. So doing this dumb nigga shit is keeping him being relevant in a sense and being talked about. So he done basically put himself in this corner where he just got to do dumb shit all the time. Pac wasn't a thug. You think that? Yeah, of course that was an act. Michael Ja White talked about that, how Pac would talk a certain way when black people in the room, but then if he's around white people, he was like the calm Tupac, not the death row, I'm a blood, blah, blah, all this shit. And yeah, that bathtub shit was a ritual. Everybody call their projects EPs or mixtapes so people can't say they album flop. Exactly. Smoke Perp can't call it anything. It don't matter. That nigga shit flop. Flop for real. His concert, good lord. Imagine loving your life and you get men in black knocking on your door saying you're getting sacrificed. Then niggas start crying like Tyrese. Are pop musicians less influential than top NBA players? Nah, it's just a different demographic they got influence over. Like Katy Perry, Taylor Swift, they got like cult fan bases. But since they're not as popular to black people, they're big as hell to white people. It's like what's that country music dude? Was it Kenny Chesney? I think that's the one that's a big deal. That Kenny Chesney, whichever one the nigga sold out, he sold out all the Neyland Stadium, which holds over 100,000 people. Elton John, he had people coming from all over America and all over the world to see him perform on his last tour of his career, or whatever. So it's really just that they reach a different demographic. But damn, once you get to a certain point in your career, knock, spread your cheeks and lift your sack. I mean, that's part of what they gonna try to get you to do, allegedly. Yes, that Piff was popping. Yeah, I remember that. So I got one in Boston. NBA more influential to black people, especially Allen Iverson. Yes. Tory Lanez get acquitted of shooting Megan. Megan is going to be the fuck up for the Me Too movement. Was Michael Jackson too powerful in the industry? Yeah, they didn't like he had his masters. He bought the Beatles shit. They didn't like that. And then he was talking about he wanted to buy Sony. They was like, hell no, you tripping. NBA feeling like the rap industry. I mean, very similar. It's just these NBA players don't die nearly as frequently as a rapper does. I'm trying to ball with you guys, and all you see is Allen Iverson before the NBA at your park. That'd be lit. Live mixtape still. I think live mixtape still does exist. I know on DatPiff some of the stuff you see on Spotify and Apple Music is on there now. Every new superstar, they're in their breakout year or something. Yeah, he been doing the Drake shit before Drake. Mixtapes, early 2000s. I say 2010s because you have more variety and more accessibility with the internet. I mean, there's a higher power. You can believe, if you want to believe there's a Jesus, you can believe that. If you want to believe there's an Allah, whatever, you can believe that, man. Just know, or don't get sucked up into it to where you start hating on somebody because of their religious view. Luke is the new Bird, yes. John Morant's the new Iverson. Yeah, I can see that. Tatum is the new Kobe. You know what? That's funny you say that. I was telling my friends this probably 2 years ago. I was like, yeah, Jason Tatum, they gonna push him as the next Kobe. And they said I was crazy for that shit. And we see it now. It's like they want to push him. And last year they tried that shit with Devin Booker a little bit. Obviously he didn't get it done with the championship, but they tried that shit with him. I think the Steelers win because Dwayne died? No. Shit, Steve McNair died. The Titans didn't win no Super Bowl. I don't even think they made the playoffs. Shit, hell, his death might have been for Vince Young. Because McNair was Vince Young's mentor. NBA players don't die as frequently because they haven't played out their script. Yet rappers can play out their script at any time. And you think about the stereotypes, an NBA player doesn't have the same stereotypes of like their version of shooting is on the court into a hoop. When rappers talking about they shooting a nigga, they talking about with guns doing dumb shit. And then on top of that, people ain't trying publicly or not gonna try NBA players as much for the fact they're like 6'5", 6'10". Like these are giants. You don't want no smoke with no giant out in public for real. Versus a rapper who's probably like 5'5", 120 pounds, easier target. Giannis is the new LeBron. The NBA is nothing but repetitive. Yeah, he's LeBron minus the GM bullshit with him. He ain't got all that baggage. Yeah, they did not like that at all about Kobe. I mean, they tried to do that shit as far as marketing. They pushed LeBron past Kobe while Kobe was still in his prime. Like, come on. But I think Travis Scott will go on ever again. Yes. And fans gonna still eat it up and go. Be like, oh my God, I want to see Travis Scott. Come on. Most people probably forgot about that shit by now, to be honest. Nah. Say Booker the new Kobe. Yeah, that's how they pushed it last year. Oh yeah, got to. I mean, I ain't been live in like a month, so yeah, I got 2 tomorrow. I got one at 8 with Roberto Conspiracies, and I got another at 10 with M&A Vlogs. So I got 2 more to do tomorrow as well. So they sticking with Booker. Thing about that though is, man, Tatum on Boston. That's one of those teams they gonna keep around. That's a dynasty team. They're trying to give the old generation the boot. They done shame the fuck out of Braun, KD, Kawhi, CP3. Yeah, they have. They done made sure they got out quick. Granted, CP3 is still in the playoffs or whatever, but you know what his role is. You don't see Kobe and Tatum as much as you see it in Kyrie. That's true. The league don't want to push it that way though. But yeah, I definitely see what you're saying on that. Ways to stay a situation when niggas already inviting the energy. Yeah. That's why they'll have fake beef. Just think about Lil Durk. Anything around Lil Durk, King Von, any of that shit. 6ix9ine, he brings that energy. Yeah, back when Wiz was on that roll, Taylor Alderdice and all that shit. He don't have the flash like Kobe had. He's more like a taller Ray Allen and Brandon Ingram, the new KD. Yeah, I agree with that. Brandon Ingram's the new KD. Same build. Always looks high. We got distracted by his BBs in his hair, but the nigga KD look high too. 5'8". Paul Pierce did get robbed in ball. He shit his pants too. What's good, Tone B? The NBA hated Kobe, but he still sold out because he's gonna testify the day he died. Any current rappers that I see, a lot of these niggas you just see popping up out of nowhere and shit. Yeah, they got ties. Like, if you got to ask yourself, where did so-and-so come from? There's probably a chance they got some ties. Think about 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine really came out of nowhere. He kind of had a buzz overseas for a minute. But then after that, it was like he was non-existent. He was on that Poles 1469 song with Trippie Redd. And then Gummo, 3-4 months later, just popped up. He was here ever since. Shortly after that, got the No Jumper interview. And what was that? I think, yeah, he got the No Jumper interview back when he had like one chain, way less tattoos and shit. Yeah. I think Chris Benoit really killed his family and did the WWE sacrifice, or did the WWE sacrifice. Yeah, it was a sacrifice. That story never made sense to me. Nah, I ain't see that. Used to watch Combine. Yeah, I never watched the NFL Combine. If it was a big deal, like so-and-so had this really fast 40 time, I watched that clip, but I was not sitting through watching that shit. When it's the offseason for the NFL, there's a lot of shit I don't care about when it comes to NFL. Draft, you care less? Yeah, I don't care about the draft. Nobody's getting juked in the draft. Steph's the only one immune to being shamed in the league as of now. I mean, they had him sit out too. Boston is the oldest son and Lakers are the spoiled son. That's a good way to put it. Lakers and Boston run the league. They always going to be around. They never going to just fall off and never be relevant ever again. It's not going to be like that, no. So now Detroit teams, yes. So from 2010 to 2018, I don't know if the run was that long. I think I say 2017. Because that's when 2017. Then the SoundCloud shit took over like 2018. Detroit Pistons are the stepchildren of the league. Yeah, Detroit ain't been right since. Does James Harden benefit from pacing the game? You see how many times he ends up at the free throw line? Yes. And then that travel step back three? Yes. KD never brushes his hair with all them things. Yeah, I don't get it either. Lamar shits his pants too. Yeah, that Cleveland Browns game, yeah. I don't know if he was wearing white pants though. Yeah, I didn't seen his videos. Everybody know MJ, Kobe, LeBron in 30 years. Nobody would know Giannis in 30 years. They got to find a new face of the league. I bet they'll know who Giannis is. Not will he be on the same level as KD, MJ, and the perception of LeBron? No. But people going to know who he is. Like the Greek Freak. You can't forget a nickname like that. These rappers are industry play. A lot of them. 6ix9ine said he's feds. Yeah. Bobby Smurder, Puppet. Yes. Was to push LeBron to the front. King. Yeah, that was a humiliation ritual for Kobe. Did he change his number, win some championships after that? Ain't that funny? Ain't that funny? Damn, Golden State down by 1 now. Up by 1 now, it changed. 86-84, Golden State. NFL has the most boring offseason. At least with NBA offseason, you get to see open gym with NBA. Yeah, they got the Summer League to carry you over. Things like that to carry over. And the NBA draft moves on a lot quicker than the NFL draft. I'm still not going to sit through that shit like that, but at least it's got a better pacing to it. The NFL, they got to make this whole big-ass weekend. Like, we got to have it this day and then this part the next day and then carry on to the next day. I'm like, dude, just put this shit in one day. Damn. Or just put it on a NFL network and just have it running continuously. And if people watch it, people watch it. If not, people don't. Migos were at the top of the rap game in 2017. Yes, they were. Did the world really end in 2010? No, we still here. James Harden so trash. They tried to say he was the best scorer at one point. Like, oh, y'all. Yeah. I mean, they do that with a lot of players, though. They say he's the best scorer. So they say this shit all the time. But, of course, they going strictly off stats whenever the media says it. And it was Druggers Waves. You think that was 2018. Nah, that was 2017. I may be thinking of Druggers Light. Because artists should have been making music during quarantine. Yeah. Should. The rest be standing right next to them. Top look. Yeah, they just be staring. Yeah, they really want to make this game go down to the wire. And honestly, I'll be kind of pissed if they send this shit to overtime. That'd be some petty shit. 6ix9ine court case. They asked him how he started music. Said he worked at a clothing store and some guy came up, said he liked his look, asked him if he made music. That video is out there fake as fuck. Yeah, I heard about that. There's the other one they said he would show up at like the trap or whatever and just not say shit. He just sit back and just like be weird on the couch. Doesn't make any money as much as it used to because everyone leaves Michigan after graduating from a big college. Jokic be a 2-time MVP this year. Is it Giannis or Joel winning it? I can see them giving it to Joel. But if they really want to submit Giannis, give him his 3rd MVP. But like Giannis is such a big deal. He the face of the league. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. He got a lot of triple doubles. You know. Like AC said, he the new LeBron. You got KD over LeBron 1-on-1? Yeah, you should. Nuggets are choking. I think they control these players' social media accounts and control what they're allowed to and not allowed to post. Yes. And if they post something that they weren't supposed to, there's repercussions. That's like, Steph said the moon landing wasn't real, but somehow he had to apologize for it. Like, why? You can't wait to watch that shit. I mean, if you want to watch it, that's on you. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. I just don't want to sit there and watch all that shit. What's good with you, nerdy blue? Appreciate it. That's why they drag it out. NFL is still king. Yeah, they love to push the NFL draft so much. It's like, dude, it really ain't all that. NFL over the NBA all day, every day. So the NFL generates more money than the NBA, so that's why the draft goes for so long, plus more NFL players. Yeah, long as fuck. 7 rounds? It's like, wait, this is way too many. White people love the NFL. They do watch NBA, but they don't relate to it as much as the NFL. Yeah, that's a gimme. His faces be priceless though. Like it just be a ref that blows a whistle. His facial expression always gets so mad so quick. Then he flails his arms. Jalen Ramsey is tweeted it during the game. Shortly after, gone, and now he has a Super Bowl. Go figure. Lil Durk a whole fed. Yeah, Lil Durk. It's time for him to go. Tired of that nigga. They get told to leave. Yes, exactly. And if they speak out about something, they usually get hit with some bullshit charge shortly afterwards. Remember the actress who drowned while her son was on a boat? The whole situation was weird. The actress died while her son was... she died while her son was on a boat. Or the actress drowned while her son was on a boat. Nah, what was the actor or actress? The NBA hates Boogie. Yes, they do. Boogie stay getting unnecessary texts and fouls. Yeah, that's another one. He might have ruffled some feathers too, which his demeanor does not help. That's funny as hell. They can't say up the fact that the NBA always been soft compared to the NFL. Hell, NFL players can play in any weather conditions. Can't say the same about NBA players. Yeah, she tweeted about the game being rigged and shit, yeah. And that was before I even fully woke up to how the shit was scripted. I was like, They definitely gonna push this shit after Game 6. Yeah, I knew they was gonna push that shit to Cleveland to win that shit. She died at 33 too. Wow. Y'all for Garrett Wilson out of the draft. His dad played in the NFL or MLB. He's an MK athlete. A lot of these niggas in the league that get drafted like high pick MK assets. 15, of course, the draft much longer. It's too damn long. No, I'm talking about even the individual picks in the NFL draft drag on. I get that they got more players, but damn, they be dragging them picks out. Nia Rivera, she was 33. That name sound familiar, Nia Rivera. She was from Glee. She dated Big Sean. Okay. The Glee part don't help, but she dated Big Sean. I do remember the name now. So Nia Rivera. Trying to have the Nuggets win so they can justify giving it to Jokic. Man, I need to end this goddamn series. Like, for real. Ain't nobody trying to see the Nuggets like that. NBA soft ever since Malice at the Palace. NBA cares about the image too much. Yeah, they on the woke train. They want to be a part of the woke agenda. It's like the NFL, NASCAR, all of them, baseball. The NFL and NBA must be the ones that don't sell out. Yup. They say Kim K is Nia Rivera. Yes, that story seems staged as fuck. I ain't heard the Kim K one up. I mean, there's so many out there about this celebrity being that celebrity. This athlete is that. There's so many out there. I forgot. What was the one someone brought up the other day? I forgot who it was. It was a new one I haven't heard before too. I cannot remember who it was. We need more Malice at the Palace type shit. Yes. They be trying to see punches thrown. You know they ain't really finna throw no damn punches. Like, was the last time we saw some real punches thrown? Was like the Rajon Rondo shit, Brandon Ingram, all that shit. Was it the Lakers and Rockets? It's the last time we saw that shit. The chicken nuggets. Her brother was an NFL tight end for the Raiders. Rivera. Is that Michael Rivera? Let me see. That Michael Rivera played with the Tennessee Vols. Let's see. Parents of Yolanda. His older sister was actress and singer Naya Rivera. Holy shit. Yeah, I remember. Michael Rivera played with the Vols. I remember him. Yeah. That's crazy. So you never brought into the woke BS. Yeah, that's what hurts all of these sports leagues is that woke shit. That's what hurt ESPN more than anything. Yes, it was. Deleted TikTok. Anytime Aisha Curry talk some shit, the writer be like, hey, you know what? Change that shit. Matter of fact, write his ass out to play a tournament. Oh, that's funny. You like playing NFL games more than you like any NBA game. It's just better for some reason. I guess like it's more so the fact that it's more perceived strategy behind it. Like you actually gotta call up a play, do this, and this. If that's what if you talking about like Madden and shit. Whereas 2K is more free flow. Of course, there's some strategy behind it, but it's not the same perceived strategy as a football game. Yeah. That shit like that makes sense. Man, I mean, hell, Hobson had said he was Gucci Man before anyway. Embiid's his lifetime achievement ranking this year, but best believe he would never win a title. You close to Orlando, and he really like Jonathan Isaac, but he's very outspoken Christian, so you know he didn't go along with the program. Hence why he stayed injured. Just like Darren McFadden when he was with the Cowboys. I really was in the league. He went with all that fake shit, so he was always hurt. Damn. Who else gave up somebody allegedly? Anthony Edwards. When he got drafted, they had was a painting of his grandma and his mom. That's another one too, because they made it a point to point that out when he got drafted. Madden is better than 2K. Ooh, I don't know about that. Both of them games fell off, but Madden is trash. Mm-hmm. Yeah, supposedly. But a lot of these athletes say that shit just for the image. That's like, what's another? Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson down with them motherfuckers too, but he know who claimed to be Christian too. Steven J. I've heard, yeah. This was really one of the first ones I heard. Cause so random, like, what are the odds he just so happened to know the dude? Talking about that's my twin and all this shit. Oh, really? Dang. I didn't know about this. Said man fell off a man, stopped being involved. That's part of it. When they went to the Frostbite gaming engine, that was like the nail in the coffin because they went to a more animation based gameplay versus physics based. So it's like that's why they always brag about, yeah, we got all these new different animations and shit on the back of the box of the game if you actually got the physical copy. When it's like, no, we need physics. That's what 2K, like the NFL 2K games, they had physics. Well, shit, they got a 3-point game now. Less than a minute left. That's the problem with a lot of sports games. They go animation based instead of physics based. They give you eye candy, but a lot of microtransactions and shit. Yep, that should do it. Put the Nuggets to sleep. Aisha Curry returned her and Steph's relationship into Will and Jada's when he retires. You can see the beginning stage. I mean, look at Dell and Sonya. Look at that shit. I wouldn't be surprised at all. But yeah, Madden 12 was the last decent one. You freeze about mine. Madden, the one with Calvin Johnson was the end. Yeah, 13. 13, I'll give them credit for this on 13. That was the one they really tried to go for the CBS TV presentation. They had Phil Simms and Jim Nance, them actually talking and stuff. They went out their way on that one. But that's when that animation shit started. Why do celebrities have to do humiliation rituals and were Michael Jackson's brothers jealous of him? Of course. That's only natural. But why do they have to do humiliation rituals? They got to knock you down a peg to let you know where you really stand in this shit before they build you back up. Like, a lot of times they do this to make you a household name. Like, you think about, say, someone like the Baby or Kanye West. They say all this bad shit about you, or Megan Thee Stallion or Tory Lanez. But in reality, it makes you a bigger household name. Chris Rock getting slapped in the face at the Oscars. Got everyone talking about him. He just so happened to have a tour coming up. You see him getting all the celebrities playing roles, like saying all these women are trans. There's definitely some there, but not all of them. Well, that's good for you then. Used to fall asleep in the Madden 13 menus, damn. In your new Olympics game, you used to Oh yeah, the Olympics video games. I ain't really played those. You remember that RG3? That's why they hauled him. Tebow gave all his jersey sales to charity, so NFL couldn't profit. Yeah, that's why they blackballed his ass up out the league too. They ain't like that shit. They wanted to get the trademark to Tebow in too. Tim Tebow was like, nah, you can't do that, and that was like the nail in the coffin. Like, nah, out, nope, can't do that, sir. Sorry. I'm sure John Madden knew. He knew the game was trash. I'm sure he didn't play it, but he knew, yo, this ain't what I had in mind. What's good with you, Swift? Madden has been steadily improving since 16. No, they haven't. They ain't improved shit. The only thing they've improved is maybe graphics. That game is still a broken mess. I remember Madden 19. There was this very broken animation where you were like a running back or whatever. You would run, trip, run into a defender. You would fall and roll and hit your elbows and your knees. So you counted down, right? But the game didn't recognize it, and you would get right back up, couldn't sprint and would jog and would break every tackle and score a touchdown. It was the most broken thing I've ever seen. Yeah, that shit was bad. Yeah, NCAA 14. I still got that game. That's why I say don't get too hyped about this new college football game that's about to drop. It is not going to be what you think. Still EA Sports. They're going to do some bullshit. It's going to be microtransactions. Probably going to have to buy jerseys. So don't get too hyped about it. I'll wait for like a week or so before I buy it. Just to see if it's actually worth buying. But knowing people, they going to jump out and buy that shit. They going to pre-order that shit. Talking about he used to want to something about dressing his sister's clothes. Like, man, yeah, D-Wade a lost cause. Started playing Madden in 07. Golden State on the road to win this game. En route, 101-96. 6.2 left. You're thinking of 14. The one that should have been 14 was 25. Stop playing Madden 07. You don't like football games. Always had the new 2K and Call of Duty. Call of Duty fell off too. Yup. The Joker might be now called the Choker. Who knows? It's like a WWE storyline. You're in a program with a situation, then you level up status money just like titles and pay-per-view main events. Yes. That's why I said what I said about Luka. He leveled up to, hey, you can win in the first round now. You're not just going to get ousted every time. The Clippers are no longer your weakness. Yeah, that shit was dumb. Our 25th anniversary, we going to call it 25. Like, what? I'm playing 2K22 and damn, some of them jelly layups move. It's alright. I mean, I got the game. It's alright. 23 finna be ass. You already know. Yeah, the thing, though, is this. When it comes to video games, people still gonna buy them regardless. It's just part of, I don't know how do I put this. It's just something that they made a habit. It's like an annual habit. It's like, okay, the new 2K's out. I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna pre-order that. The new Man's out. I'm gonna buy it and pre-order. They don't even care what the rating is, how shit the game is, but they know it's new, and they see commercials for it, so they think they gotta get it when you can just download an updated roster from your previous game. But of course, you can't get the new actually shit. You can get the new jerseys too. You can download all that shit. But the average video game consumer don't think like that, especially kids. Jokic smiles talking to Grandma. Yeah, he did his job. He did his shit. Backyard football was that game. Think about Madden 2K is that every player on the game plays the exact same. There's no difference between someone like DK and Golden Tate. And no difference between KD and Pat Bev. You right about that. They thought it was a good idea to use the little superstar abilities and shit, try to get on their 2K shit. That shit dumb. Now I just usually just play racing games and shit. Most of the man developers left to work on NCAA. It's likely, yeah, it's gonna be ass. Nah, I'm an Xbox dude, man. I ain't on Team PlayStation. I ain't been Team PlayStation since PS2. I see Steph's. Yeah. This is the luxury of not having helmets in a scripted sporting event. You can see all the little same with baseball. You see all the little smirking and shit they do. Niggas be buying it for the new rosters and rookies. Like nigga, you can download all that shit. They might not look exactly like them, but you can download that shit. Nuggets last year got as far as they'll go with Joker. Now it's just him being really good on a team that won't go far in the second round. Yup. Yeah, for sure. It gives it like a different vibe versus me just sitting in my room watching the game or some shit. Nah. Like I can watch it, talk to y'all, talk about whatever, and just look. I can just look at everything. Just chilling, hanging out. That 2K10 with Kobe on the cover, yeah, that was a classic game though. Was it WWE? Was it 2K? Was it 22 or 23? I lost track. For sure, Tone B, for sure. Steph shooting the free throws from the line. They already have an annual ritual of Denver losing. Yeah, so yeah. It's gonna be the conclusion of part 13, Rigged NBA. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring your notification bell. Thank you for watching. We are out.